Nike Air Max 90 is closing out what has been an absolutely bumper year with a popping colorway, retroing a design from 1989 and bringing it forward to 2019. And they're bringing it back with a tie-up, can we call it a tie-up to a sneaker that dropped in 1989 called the Lahar Trail Boot or Hiking Boot, and I think it was, and they're tying that, they're taking that original colorway and they're bringing it forward 30 years to bring us the Nike Air Max 90 NRG Lahar Escape. This is a Talking About a 23 Sneaker channel, Talking About a 23 Sneaker channel des. 毎日アップするので、毎日見てください. Every single day, I bring you content about sneakers, upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker reviews, and sneaker news every single day. And I tag on a little bit about the butter movement. And the butter movement is a big thing for me and a big thing for my buddies and people I know in the sneaker community. And I always keep that stuff for the end of the video because we want to focus in on the Air Max 90 that we're talking about today. But I do play a game with the Butter Movement guys, which is where they try to guess what rare sneaker we're going to have in hand on this channel on Sunday. We've already had things like Stewie 6s and Nice Kicks collaborations. There was the Kryptonite Air Foamposite lights from the 2009 dunk contest, so it's like incredibly rare sneakers in hand on the channel, and you have to guess which one it's going to be this coming Sunday, and I give you a hint every single day. And today is hint number 1, and the hint is a very big hint in saying a LeBron 10. So a very rare LeBron 10 will be coming to this channel on Sunday. If you think you know which one it is, hit me up with a comment down below. But let's keep that to the side and focus in on the Nike Air Max 90 stuff, and we'll come back to the Butter Movement stuff at the very end of this video. So what I did say, I said at the start of this video, is it's a kind of tie-up to 1989 called the Lahore Hiking Boot, Lahar Hiking Boot. I'm getting my name's mixed up. The Lahar hiking boot, and it was a two-tone, two-color hiking boot. One was in predominantly sort of green colors, and the other one is sort of blue color. So you had like an earthy color and a water sort of color scheme going on there. And that was the Lahar. And on the tongue there, on those sneakers, as you can see behind me right now, there was the word escape in a certain font. And what they're doing is they're dragging all of that forward 30 years to tie out the end of the 2019 year of the Air Max 90s. We're leading into the 30th anniversary year, coming forward towards the 30th anniversary year of the Nike Air Max 90s for 2020. So it's going to be a big year for this silhouette, and that's the sneaker we're going to be looking at today. But very quickly, before we do that, please do subscribe to that channel. Hit that subscribe button down below and help the channel grow. And as I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I do say at the start of all of my videos, Toroku yoroshiku onegaishimasu no Toroku button ka koko ni 登録書いてあるバトンもクリックすると助かるので、ぜひ登録よろしくお願いします。So without further ado, let's get into these guys and have a look at them. Like I said, the original sneaker this is based on 1989's Lahar hiking boot had two colorways, a green one and a blue one, and they're bringing that forward very, very clearly. And I'll do that little switch thing that I do behind me here, where you get to see the two sneakers side by side. You can see how the green one first is sort of the green one, as in the Air Max 90 green one, is very similar to the colorway that was back in 89 on the hiking boot. And then if we switch that out to the blue one, and you can swap out between the Air Max 90 and the hiking boot, you can see the colorway on that, and you can see that echo that's being brought forward from 89 to 2019 to close out this year for the Air Max 90 line. So we're going to have a quick look at some of the details on these sneakers. Particularly, it's an NRG. An NRG, as far as I know, and correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong on this, but the NRG is, it defines that they're using premium materials on these Air Maxes. And there was a desert sand, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put a link to it, ding, right there, and you can see the review for that. I think it was Desert Sand that it was called. It dropped recently. I was really surprised to see that it did not sell out. And on the sneakers app in the, it's not called stock, there's the upcoming there's the news, but they don't call it news, and then there's the middle one that's like still in stock on the sneakers app, and it is still in stock here in Tokyo, Japan. I don't know about elsewhere in the world, but I was surprised to see that one sit and not actually sell out. So I'm wondering if these guys are going to suffer the same fate of the NRG Premium Air Max 90 sneakers with the premium materials, if that's not enough to get these guys over the line and selling out and popping for people out there. But the materials, like I said, they are really high quality materials. There's a kind of, how do I describe the leather? There's two different leathers. There's a soft leather, but there's also a kind of, it's not dimpled, it's not roughed either, but it's a less smooth leather on the upper. And I'll be showing you behind me here, you know, like a sort of transition from the toe box to the heel, and you can see those materials and see the quality in those materials there. And the colorway itself matching those colorways from 1989's hiking boot. And I suppose if I've done this right behind me here, I could maybe stop. And what you'll see is the lacing system on whichever sneaker it is I've got behind here. And that's one of the main features of this particular sneaker, is that the speckled laces on there is a unique design for these guys. And then if we keep that going, and keep going further back along the lacing system up past the lace stays, the eye stays, and into the tongue itself, you can see that branding on there. Now what I'll do quickly is you'll see that the branding is the Lahar branding on there. But what I'll do is I'll just quickly flip back to the 1989 hiking boots, and you can see instead it says Escape, but the font and the style is the same. Usually on Air Max 90s it's a different kind of branding up there on the tongue, but this definitely retros that 1989 feel, and you can see that the branding and the style of the tab that it's printed on, and also the font that they're using, and even the colors and the you know, the white writing on the black background sort of thing, they all sort of represent that 1989 hiking boots. So it's a real tie-up to the past there. Now, one place that I was a bit disappointed with these guys, if we go to the back, where the usual Nike Air branding is on the back of Air Max 90s, I was kind of hoping they'd do something more with this, and it's just your standard OG branding on the back. But if you think of the Undefeateds and how they played with the branding on the back, I thought that was an opportunity with these guys to do something a bit more unique. They did on the tongue side of things, but they didn't on the heel side of things. And I think that's an opportunity missed on these guys. They are a fine colorway. I like both of them. I like the color blocking and the way that the colors, even though there's multiple colors going on in the creams, the blacks, and then the greens or the blues, and the whites as well, they balance each other out pretty well. I'm thinking now about a sneaker that I reviewed last week, which was called the Loop Wheeler. Ting! And that was an Air Max 90, and that was like a solid colorway and a solid single material upper, but these guys are more traditional in the multiple materials in the upper and also the multiple colors and the blocking, and I kind of like these guys. I think they're both nice, but I am worried about whether they're going to sell out or not, and I think they might actually sit because of what happened with the previous NRGs to come from the Nike Air Max 90 line. Who knows though? Only time will tell. But I'm sure, you know, if anybody's out there interested in these guys, just pick them up and wear them. If that's your thing, if you like the look of them, go out there and grab a pair. They drop on December 19th, which is only in a couple of days' time. And I'm sure they'll be dropping on the Sneakers app, but also in stores as well. So if that's your interest, if that's what you're after, go out there and grab yourself a pair. Also, though, I do say, like I said at the start of this video, I do drop in a little bit about the butter movement in there. And we're getting towards Christmas. So I have a particular request for anybody out there who doesn't know what the butter movement is. And what we're doing is the butter movement is a group of people who are sort of like-minded in the sneaker world and sneaker culture, and it's been going on for many years, and it's evolved and it's changed, and we're calling this one Butter Movement 2.0, and there's a playlist ding to the Butter Movement 2.0, and you can see in there like some of the rarest sneakers in the world, especially the shoe compartment, which is full of absolutely iconic rare sneakers like those Stewie 6s that I was talking about before. So if you do not know what the butter movement is, I totally recommend you check out that playlist and see some of the rarest sneakers in the world, like the prototype for the Nike, not Nike, the Adidas Parlays, or sample Yeezys. or like I said, Stewie Sixes earlier, things like that. It's just an absolutely ridiculous collection. But we're actually going to do something a bit unique for the Butter Movement this week, and it's actually the Butter Movement guys don't really need to listen to this because they're surely already into it. But what I want to do is I want to give a Christmas present to my good friend, the son of some man, and the only thing I can think to do for the legendary OG Butter Squad, son of some man, one of the great sneaker YouTubers, one of the great Butter Movement guys out there, is just to give his channel a shout out. If you do not know who the son of some man, if you don't know who he is and what his channel is like, it's Nike Jordan centric. He's got an awesome Jordan collection, but he's also sneakers in hand, which is a dream of mine for my channel, and he's definitely worth the support. So I'm going to put up his link to his channel. If you aren't already subscribed to him, go over there and give the son of some man some support. Okay, that's enough for me today. Time to sign off. Thank you guys for checking out my content as usual. Every single day I'm here dropping this content about sneaker news and sneaker reviews and sneaker information, and I will surely be back again tomorrow to do that. So I will check off. Thank you guys for dropping that like, hitting the subscribe button, doing all that stuff to support the channel, sharing the videos and all those kind of things on social media. Totally appreciate it. But for now, it's time to sign off. But as I do this every single day, you are guaranteed to see me again tomorrow.